Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. It's Miss Heather, and I've got a recap and highlights from our Unit 1 of Chemistry. So the big question that we were answering over the whole 2 months is why aren't we using vegetable oil instead of gasoline to fuel our cars? And we started out this unit and this question by watching a Mythbusters video that did this exact experiment that put fuel, instead of putting regular gasoline in a car, they put vegetable oil in. And you can watch this video on page 11 of your notebook. Sorry, my slides that I stole from his TIEU slides are being a little funny. But a bunch of times as I'm doing this recap video, I'm going to talk about your virtual notebook and some pages in there. So I hope this is a resource for you to go back and complete the activities in your virtual notebook. So again, to answer this question, and the kind of inspiration from this question was the Mythbusters video, which you can watch on page 11. Okay. And in order to answer this question, we developed 7 new skills and we answered 6 mini questions. But before we get into each of those, I just wanted to share a big connection that kind of motivates the whole unit. And it's the fact that when we use vegetable oils in our cars instead of gasoline, which is a fossil fuel, we become less dependent on fossil fuels, which are harmful to the environment and to our health and to our communities. And that's one of the big things that we're going to learn. And we want to figure out, okay, if there are a lot of pros, why aren't we using it? And so just keep that big picture in mind as we're going through the 6 mini questions and the 7 skills. The other thing that we kept in mind throughout this unit was imagining what Los Angeles could be like in the future. And so as you all live here and move into leadership roles and find your voice in the community, we want LA to be a safer, more just, more sustainable place. And so part of this unit is imagining how things could be, not just accepting what we have right now, including how our transportation system works. So what are the 6 mini questions that we answered throughout this unit in order to be able to tackle the very big question? So here are the first 4. Does vegetable oil work in our cars? Why does vegetable oil work? What is the chemistry behind how a car engine works? And what happens to veggie oil or a fuel after the process of combustion in a car engine? And then the last 2 were, what are the impacts of society's choice to use fossil fuels? And if the chemistry is the same, why aren't we using vegetable oil instead? And you can go to page 31 of your notebook, which will link you to all of the exit tickets that are associated with these questions. And so each exit ticket was trying to answer the questions. And so that's where, as you develop your own answers, you're going to put summaries in your exit tickets. And page 31 of your notebook links you to all those pages.